Hello and welcome everyone, thanks for tuning into my channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at the SH Figuarts Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan, also known as Super Saiyan Blue, Vegito. I don't know why it also says Vegito Super, maybe it's because he's from Dragon Ball Super. I have no idea, but let's take a quick look at the box. So you can see clear window here on the side. We got a nice colored photo of Vegito charging up is that a Big Bang Kamehameha? I actually don't know, but it actually looks pretty cool. It's got some electricity coming off of it. Got some black and white photos of him shooting his attacks. At the top here, we got him doing instant transmission. On the side, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegito Super. And we got all these company logos down here. We got him saying, "I'm ready for you, come on." And Vegito Super. On the back here, we got him in his signature poses, super modeling, super action, simple style and heroic action, and that's it for the box. So let's bring in this figure right here. So as you can see, for those that actually don't know, Vegito's colors are basically that of Goku's, but reversed. So whereas Goku would have like a dark orange gi on the outside and a dark blue shirt on the inside, his colors are actually reversed, and basically he now has these gloves that Vegeta wears. And for those that actually don't know, he is a fusion of Goku and Vegeta via the Potara earrings, which you see here on his ears. And I won't go too in depth, but if you want to find out more, you can always Google, because I want to try to keep this as spoiler free as possible. So very nice sculpt work. I do see a little bit of shading here. You can probably pick that up on camera on his knees. It's a little bit darker here. And some nice goldish brown on the tips of his boots. On the back here we got this nice light blue belt. And it's very nice, almost metallic-y looking here. It looks kind of green on camera, but it's not. It's actually this nice, almost metallic sheen to this very light blue. He's got that nice smirk looking. His gold earrings nicely picked out. No detailing on, or no shading on his skin though. So let's go over articulation real quick. As usual, we got ball joint head, ball joint base of the neck, just like that. And we got shoulders all the way up. And we got a butterfly joint that allows it to come out a little bit, not too much. The shoulder piece is also on a ball joint, as per the other ones. I don't know if you can see that right in there. See, there's a little ball joint right there. Now he can go up all the way. He might have to reposition this shoulder piece a little bit. So just under 90 degrees. Get the shoulder pad back up. We got rotation at the bicep. We got a double bend at the elbow here. And we got it's a ball jointed wrist with a hinge joint in the middle. I'm not sure if that's actually a ball joint in the actual forearm itself, but there's that. Getting these arms out of the way. You get an ab crunch that far up, and then that far back. We get a ball joint at the waist here. This belt piece is actually kind of loose, so it allows you for more articulation there. You can kick forward just over 90, kick back just over 90 as well, very good. You can do the splits side to side, just got to make sure everything lines up. You get that piece under there we go. So you got the splits there, and he could pull off the thigh swivel. He's got a knee bend that goes very nice. He's got a double jointed or single jointed, I can't really tell, but there's a ball joint in the ankle, and there's a toe pivot that goes up. You can tell this figure's brand new because this is really stiff still. Come on. Goes up to maybe that much. Let's see what the other foot can do. Yeah, that's about all you're getting out of that, so not too much. So that's that for articulation. All the basic SH Figuarts articulation. It's very good. So I'm just gonna put him back right here. Let's take a quick look at some of the accessories that come with him. And he comes with quite a bit of accessories because he is actually a P-Bandai exclusive. And those tend to come with quite a bit of extra stuff. So, first things first, let's look at the 3 different faces that this guy's got. So he's got that smirk that's on his face right there. And we also got a grimacing face. You can see there's 2 holes. So you can actually take that hairpiece on the front of his head off. There's that one. This one actually comes with a hairpiece, and I actually don't know why. it appears to be molded on quite tight, and I don't want to rip it off. This one's screaming, it's looking off to the left. And this last one is screaming, looking straight ahead, again with the hole on his forehead. And to switch these faces out, all you do is, it's actually kind of loose. So just by moving his head around, you see it's splitting up here. And so all you gotta do is just take that off. And to get this hairpiece off, I'm thinking all you do is just pop that off just like that. See, there's 2 peg holes and there's 2 pegs right here. So let's bring in this screaming face right here. And just put these 2 holes, these 2 pegs into these 2 holes. Make sure everything fits nice and snug. And just plop that back on his head. And now he is, let's make sure that goes in all the way. There we go. Now he's screaming at whoever he's fighting. Just like that. So that's that. Let's take a look at some of the hands. So he comes with quite a few hands. You know, I'm just going to dump this out so it's easier to... There we go. So he comes with 2 open palm shooting energy hands. He comes with 2 regular claw hands. He comes with, let's see here, a chopping hand. This is actually for one of his attacks that we'll see later on. He comes with a huge grasping hand. I actually have no idea. Maybe it's for grasping someone around the neck. It's a very wide grip. I have no idea what this is for. The instructions don't really say what it's for. And he has his instant transmission hand, Goku's signature move. He also has the come here kind of hand. It's kind of curved. So it's like, come on, let's go. And he also has this claw hand with a little peg hole in the middle. And that's actually for an effect part. So before we do that though, I'm just going to show you how to change the hands. So we're just going to grab onto the forearm here and just literally pop that right off. You can see there's a ball joint there and that's a hinge. You can move that side to side. I think this also swivels. So at least we got a swivel joint in the forearm. So there's that. Let's grab this is the right hand. Let's grab this chopping hand. And all we're gonna do, you see peg hole, peg, snap that right on, and there we have a new hand, just like that. Now, let's talk about this hand here, and let's also talk about an accessory that he has. So here, as we saw earlier on the photos, this is the Kamehameha. I don't know if it's the Big Bang Kamehameha. It has these nice electric effects coming off of it. These are kind of soft, but not really, I wouldn't say rubberish. Like, it makes it so that it's not so easy to break, but it's still, if you bend it, it probably will break. And as you see here, there's like a little, almost like a little ball joint here. If it focuses, there we go. Basically what that's for is for the hole in his hand. And all we're gonna do is literally just pop that right in. Give it a nice little push, just like that. And now we got him literally charging up this attack. So it looks very nice. If you hide it just right, basically it looks like it's like floating. So very nice effect right there. Just gonna pop that right out. There we go. And the last big accessory that this guy has is this. This is known as the Spirit Sword. It's basically, it's probably one of his, if not his most signature attack. It's like a piercing sword that he shoots right out of his hand. And this actually comes in, I believe, 4 pieces, and I had to assemble it. So how this actually works is you can see that there is almost like a slot there. And if you kind of look closely, you can kind of see that it has like notches, kind of like fingers, and that's exactly what that hand on him is for. And literally all you do is you line this up. I don't know if you can see that. You see that. Get that hand, and you just line it up, and you just plug it all the way in, just like that. And this is probably too heavy for him to hold just as is. So, but yeah, that is very cool. You can probably get like a stand to hold that up. Or there's actually another piece, which is to be used with another character. So, you know what? Let's just bring him in right here, right now. So make sure he can stand first. And let's treat this as kind of a comparison as well. Here we have the other fusion guy from the show, from the same arc in Dragon Ball Super. This is Zamasu, fused, also via the Potara earrings, as you can see. Got the earrings. And there's actually a piece that came with him that was made specifically for him, and I already have it attached. And that is this piece right here. It's like a little effect piece, a harness just for him. And how this actually works is, basically it would show that he's stabbing that sword straight through his body. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, let's just pop the whole sword off, because I feel like that's probably easier to do. Just like that. Now, I'm going to take this, pull this apart at this crease right here. Just like that. Now, I'm going to take this piece. As you can see, it's like a hexagon, but it also has like a little notch at the top. I'm going to bring this guy, and as you can see, there's a little notch at the top there, and I'm just going to line this up. Make sure everything lined up, and then just place that. So now you see that sword's coming through him almost. And what we're going to do with this piece is we're just going to take this piece right here, and see if we can pull that off, just like that. Little connector piece. And we're going to put this sword back on his hand, just like that. And now we can pretty much show that he's stabbing that through his body. And again, it doesn't really hold, but what can you do, right? So if you hide it just right, literally looks like he's blasting that right through his body. So that's kind of a nice little accessory that we got with this guy. Let's get this off of him again. There we go. And make sure he stands well. I'm going to take this off to the side. And while Zamasu is on here, let's just get down to some of the comparisons real quick. Just pop this piece off. Make sure, try not to scratch the paint. There we go. So there's Vegito, there is Zamasu. So this is the evil fusion of Zamasu and Goku Black. I'll take a look at those figures later on, so don't worry, I got them covered. So there's Vegito. Let's bring in the components of Vegito here. So we have Super Saiyan Blue Goku. Now here we also have Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. Now Vegeta is he's tiny, so he's kind of like, he's actually taller than both of them. And you can put side to side here. You can see that. Let me move Zamasu out of the way. You can see that he's actually taller than both of them. So that's kind of cool. And now let me bring in the other fusion of Goku and Vegeta. This is Gogeta. This is a different type of fusion via the fusion dance rather than the Potara earrings. And he actually, I don't know, he actually looks about the same height. Maybe he's more similar to Goku's height. But that's a video for later on. So here we have all these guys. We have Goku and Vegeta, and they're two different fusions. And we also have the evil fusion, Zamasu right here. Now there's an ongoing battle in the fan base of who is actually stronger, Vegito or Gogeta. Personally, I think it's Gogeta because Vegito here was basically on equal grounds with Fused Zamasu right here, and this was kind of like during the second arc. But later on, they did the Tournament of Power, and these guys here were way stronger than they were back then in this arc. So, and then Gogeta actually was from the Broly movie, which is even later on, which makes him even more stronger. So personally, I think that Gogeta is stronger than Vegito, but I don't know. Let me know what you think. So let's get these guys out of the way. So that's my review of the SH Figuarts Super Saiyan Blue, Super Saiyan Blue, or Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegito Super, for some reason. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This was a premium Bandai exclusive, so I ended up getting him off of Amazon Japan. If you guys liked the video, don't forget to click that like button, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications. And until next time, have a good one. Take care.